Hello, my friends. My name is Amanda with Manda Panda Projects. If you're in the pursuit of craftiness, you are in the right place. Today, we are making an adorable little Dollar Tree Boo Ghost. All this stuff is from Dollar Tree, and the napkin is from my Big Pack of Craftkins. So I heated this up really good. I had to struggle with it for a little bit, but once the glue melted, I was able to get that base right off of there, and it just makes it easier to paint and everything like that. So the first thing I did was I went and I painted everything white, okay? I used acrylic white paint. You can definitely use chalk paint. So I painted the base all white, and then I painted all three ghosts white. And I ended up painting both the front and the back because you can see the back, like it's a little shelf sitter. So you can see the back, and I gave it about like 1.5, 2 coats. It pretty much just gave it one good coat on the front and the back for all three of the ghosts, and then just touched it up a little bit here and there. That little ghost, because it had that black face and writing on it, I think I had to give that one like 3 coats, but I got it all covered white. Then I painted just the exclamation point of the boo because I'm going to put a napkin on it later. Okay, so then I took my napkin from the Big Pack of Craftkins, the wait list. You can use exclamation point link, and I will send you the link to get on the Big Pack of Craftkins wait list. So I make sure I peel apart the 2 layers there. There's actually 3 layers. So I get it all the way down to just the 1 layer, and then Mod Podge that baby and use a napkin and then put it right on top. And then I just kind of wrapped it around the edges. I didn't worry about wrinkles or anything like that. Just get it on there, you guys. You won't even be able to tell the difference once it's all done. So I just had to like use a little extra Mod Podge, touch up the sides, get it all down nice and good. Yeah, it was a little bit tricky, but I got it. And then do the same thing to the exclamation point. So I kind of positioned it so you could see the skull with the flowers on the bigger part. And then I positioned it with the little flowers on the circle of the exclamation point. And then I use my handy dandy little gator sander here. You guys, I love this thing. So good for getting in small spaces. Now you could have used the burn technique, like where you burn the napkin with a lighter, but I just decided to use the gator. Sometimes I'm old school and it's just easiest for me just to use it. It got in there fine. It wasn't too tricky, so I didn't do the burn. All right, I used a black Sharpie, and I gave my small little ghost a little eyes and mouth. I debated if I wanted to do a mouth or not, but I did. I did a round mouth. A little cutie. All right, and then I went with pink. I am loving the pink for Halloween this year. I loved rainbow Halloween, but I love pink this year. So I decided to match the pink to the flowers in the napkin and paint the entire boo with the pink. And that just took about like 1.5 coats. All right, and then I wanted to give the ghost little bows. So I used pink and white baker's twine, made a little shoestring bow for the medium-sized ghost. And then I did the same thing and did a all pink baker's twine bow for the little itty bitty baby ghost. And then I do end up making one for the big ghost later, but I don't know why I didn't do it right now. I guess I wasn't sure I was going to give him or her a bow. All right, so I take some Tim Holtz Distress Oxide ink pad, and I just distress all the edges of this. It needed a little something. You could have leave it plain white, but I just decided to do that. So I just rub it on the edges, and then I would use my finger just to kind of smudge it and spread it in. And I did that to all 3 of the ghosts. It just gave it a little something. I don't know. It helped blend it in with the black of the napkin, and it wasn't so stark white. So now I take the big ghost, I glue it back into the stand. It was a little tricky, but I got it back in there. I had to really squeeze it in. It came out easier than it went in. And then I take the boo, I use my glue gun, and I hot glue it to the base. And I did it like on the front. So I show you here how I did it like on the front of the base. So it leaves like a gap between the ghost and the base. And it needed something. It was missing something. So I decided to take the end of my paintbrush and add little white polka dots. And that was perfect. It gave it just what it needed. So I clipped the little ghost onto the boo. And then I glued the medium ghost to the back so it looks like he's peeking out the back of the bigger ghost. And then I decided it needed a little bow. So I made a little black and white baker's twine, but instead of making him a girl, I made this one a boy with a little bow tie. So cute. I had this black fuzzy fur stuff that was sent to me from the company, and I wanted to use it so badly, but it just didn't fit in. So I'm going to use it for another craft. And when I thought I was done, I realized I was not. So I took some black sparkly scrapbook paper and I glued it behind the eyes. And that was it. It needed something. So now behind the eyes of both ghosts, it has black little sparkly and it was perfect. And there we go. Don't mind this lighting. It's a little bit dark because I did this last night. I didn't have lighting set up, but you get the point. Super cute, you guys. This was really easy to do. It cost nearly nothing with all Dollar Tree supplies. So if you love this video, I would love it if you would sprinkle. Let me know in the comments below, what color would you have painted the boo? Would you have done it pink? Would you have done it maybe plain black? I would love to know. So you have a fabulous afternoon and I will see you later.